I woke up with a headache today. I'm watching more videos about like Eugenia Cooney and Amberlyn Reed. I have an idea because I have commentary I would love to give, but I'm like 99% sure that if I do the thing I'm thinking in my head, and people are gonna be pissed, they're gonna hate me, they're gonna be offended as fuck. So I think it'd be good for me to kind of be able to talk about these issues with people in private first. So yeah, I have a headache today. I can't really do much, but I've got opinions. And I think this is just an important topic to me. I've been eating disordered most of my life. My first like big controversy here on YouTube was when I came out as an obese anorexic and the fucking world exploded. And I've now been losing weight and pretty much refusing to be a weight loss channel because I'm not. Um, I feel like potentially the type of stuff Amberlyn does is possibly what people wanted me to do because I came on here fat, like literally the like one of the highest weights of my life, and claiming, anorexia, which people really don't understand what obese anorexia is. It is an actual term the doctors use, but whatever. Um, Point being, I think they were possibly expecting another person like Amber, where it's like, hi, I'm really fat and I'm trying to lose weight, and instead I end up gaining it. I think that's possibly what people may have wanted. I don't know. I have had people ask me to show what I eat in a day and stuff like that. Eat on camera. I don't know. But I've got some opinions on this, and I do have an idea in my head that I just really want to bring to life. And I'm at the point, like, I'm gonna bring that to life one way or another, just whether I ever actually show it to anyone other than, like, some close friends really depends on if I can figure out how to do it in a way that makes sense, is respectful of people with these issues. Because I mean, at this point, I pretty much feel like Eugenia Cooney and Amberlyn Reed are just beyond any of us being able to help. It has to be 100% internal, and it doesn't seem like they have that motivation. They public figure type people, but I don't want to make it seem as if I hate everyone who's obese or hate everyone who's underweight. I really don't. But I've been eating disordered most of my life. I've been in therapy for a long time, and part of the focus has been eating disorders. This topic's very important to me. We know Eugenia Cooney's been diagnosed with an eating disorder. We know Amberlyn Reed has been diagnosed with an eating disorder. And they are profiting from their eating disorders, and I don't know. I think there's a way with approaches to do things right and wrong. I mean, I feel like I've learned that more than other people at this point. I've approached things wrong many times. And that's why I want to learn to do better. I have serious views and commentary that I think are important to share. I do like comedy and I like cringy, weird stuff. And I would love to go back to like old school YouTube days, putting out irreverent, obscure comedy skits and like it'll be confusing if you don't know the references. I love that stuff. I love it. I love when someone makes an obscure reference and everyone else is like, huh? I'm like, oh, I know it. I know it. Um, so, like, I love that. But I do have serious views, serious commentary that I want to get across. But once again, that serious commentary, I've got an idea that if I put it out there, I could get massive backlash. I need to make sure that I do it right. And so, yeah. I'm gonna go try and recover from my headache now. But I really, really think finally having input and feedback here that doesn't feel like just hate is kind of what I've needed. In the past, when people have just said stuff like, oh my god, you're so stupid, you're so offensive, I can't work with that. When, I was told that I have, like, that I actually have opinions that can be useful, it's just my approach to shit. That wasn't hate, that was constructive criticism. Unfortunately, Amberlynn Rand, Eugene, and Cooney just see every sort of input as hate. They can't see the difference. There's a difference between hate and constructive criticism, and that there are people who give critiques that are valid. I've been critiqued in valid ways. Okay? And so that's why I'm putting this out instead of actually putting the whole idea that I have in my head out. Because I can see, I just visualize what will happen if I just put this out without input from other people. Perhaps I push too far. This is a very serious topic. Most other people, their minds don't seem to work like mine. I was literally forced to have an abortion when I was 16. And I decided to deal with it by finding online dead baby jokes. So, yeah, I need to go take care of my headache, but I'm gonna need input before I make this idea, but it's not really like there's a rush right now, okay? There's no massive rush. I'm just, eating disorders have been such a massive part of my life. And unlike a lot of these big content creators who are monetizing everything, I don't give a shit about what words I say that could offend the algorithm. There's other people who do commentary on these individuals. They bleep out words, they use alternative terms because monetization. And you know what? I don't care. I don't want the monetization. I want to be able to say what the fuck I want to say. And if that means it's not monetizable, well, fine. Don't monetize, don't put none of that. Let me say what I want to say. And if people are fucking offended, they can tell me. And, I think before I would put out something like that, I think maybe like a subreddit would be something to do. Because I'm sorry, I don't really like the Discord. I know I put together the Discord server and it's all slapdash and looks like crap, and like one of my rules on there is very like aggressive and hostile. I was in a mood. I'm not enjoying trying to figure out like what thing do I use and then finding out I hate whatever the thing I tried using was. I maybe a subreddit would be better than the disorganized chaos that Discord is. And especially if I've got just like a subreddit for just myself in general, if I do make another YouTube, go on other platforms, whatever, I can still aggregate it all there. So, yeah. Um, long ass story short, I got some opinions. I know they're controversial. I still feel like I need to say them because of my own lived life experiences. So, I need to figure out the proper approach with it and get feedback from y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later if I can get rid of this fucking headache.